Hey guys, I'm back. I know it's been a while, I'm sorry. As you can see, my makeup's a little bit crazy right now, but it's National Coming Out Day, and crazy was kind of the goal. So, I'm gonna insert a snippet of me doing this look, and sort of explain with a voiceover what I was doing when I was doing this. I used the James Charles palette, but after that, I'm gonna go in and talk about, how I came out to my first family member. So I'm going to start off by doing my foundation, and I don't really use any particular brand for this. I just kind of grabbed what I found that looked like it matched my shade. I'm sorry about the mirror, but it's kind of obnoxious. For the eyeshadow, I used a little bit of Skip in the inner corner, and then I blended that into Love That. And I went from Love That to Single, then Single to Escape, and then Escape to Playground and Cola mixed. Here I'm dipping a little pencil brush into the shade T and doing some fake freckles, like patting them so they're not as dark on my skin. I know you're not going to be able to really see what I'm doing for this, but I was applying foundation to my lips to be like a base. I know that's probably bad. Don't do it. But I was using You're Kidding as the red in the corner of my lips, and then I went to Rusted and to B, and then Social Blade, and then Playground and Escape for the rainbow effect on my lips for the pride flag. Alright, so story time. This is the story about how I came out to my nephew, who was 16 at the time, and I was 17. And we grew up together, so he was basically my brother. We grew up. I was kind of an only child. My older siblings had all moved out by the time we were born. So we grew up as siblings basically because we lived right next to each other too. So it was Easter when I was 17, and my nephew was sitting with me at our dining room table. We have it's a corner, and I usually sit by the stove, and he sits on the other side, by the counter. And we were just sitting there. Our parents were all in the other dining room. And my family is extremely Christian. That's how I was raised, and I went to church and all of that. Not that Christianity's a bad thing by any means. It's just how I was raised. So really conservative. That's how my family is. So that explains why my nephew was, to my knowledge, anti-LGBTQ+. So I realized in 6th grade that I liked girls more than guys, and I honestly still struggle to come to terms with it. So on that Easter afternoon, my nephew saw something on his phone that he was he thought it was dumb, I guess, and he said, "That's gay," and something about it just really rubbed me the wrong way. I looked him dead in the eyes, and I said, "So am I." And he cracked up, he thought it was just the funniest joke, until he realized it wasn't a joke at all. And once he realized that, he quieted down and just kind of looked at me, and he was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he asked me how I knew. So I told him men just make me uncomfortable. And I gave more to the story, and he told me that he didn't think any differently of me, and that honestly, I think that's what gave me the courage to actually start accepting that I am bisexual. And he doesn't even realize it. And I love that kid. So that is today's video in honor of National Coming Out Day 2019. And you will see my eyeshadow is the bisexual flag, or I tried to make it that. And then my lips are the pride flag. And I've never actually done a makeup look before, so please excuse how rough it looks. I just liked how it made my eyes pop, and I really wanted a chance to use my new James Charles palette. So, that is that. I'm sorry for the rough voiceover. I wasn't actually trying to give like a makeup tutorial or anything. I was just telling you guys like what I was doing for my makeup, like how I tried to do it, even though I know you couldn't see because I was blocking it with the mirror. Whoops. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe and hit that little bell button to get notified when I post. Well, when we post. Bye.